There's only one person in history capable of what Stephen Curry just accomplished in the last two games of the 2024 Olympics, and that's Steph Curry himself. The spectacular show he put on during the two biggest games of the Olympics will be remembered for a long time. Averaging 30 points on 61% shooting from the field and 63% from three-point range, Steph made 17 of 27 threes in those two games. He made one less three-pointer than the entire French team during the final. Many are now discussing where Steph ranks among all-time greats, which is fine, but these performances should also remind everyone that, at 36 years old, Steph Curry is far from finished. No matter what you think of the Golden State Warriors, as long as Steph is on that roster, they can't be taken lightly. When a player is so good that he's double-teamed even when Kevin Durant and LeBron James are on the floor, it's impossible not to take his NBA team seriously. Steph's Olympic performance deserves special attention. In the final minutes against France, he hit 3 three-pointers in just 2 minutes, prompting them to double-team him on the last possession. This was a reminder that you can play exceptionally well for 37 minutes, but when Steph catches fire, like he did by hitting 4 threes in the last 3 minutes, all your hard work can be undone in an instant. It's insane to think that if he kept up that pace for an entire NBA quarter, he'd hit 16 three-pointers. While that's unlikely, it's surprising we haven't seen him have a quarter with 10 threes, given how teams desperately try to get the ball out of his hands when he gets hot, even if he's playing alongside stars like LeBron and KD. Steph's returning to a team that many doubt will be a threat this season. While I don't think they're championship favorites, I can't count out a team with Stephen Curry. Even in what many considered one of his worst seasons last year, he averaged 26 points and 5 assists per game, made the All-NBA third team, and shot 41% from 3 on nearly 12 attempts per game. That's a bad season for Steph, and you know he's coming into this season with a boost from his Olympic performance and a determination to prove he's far from washed up. Steph's likely noticed the talk about players like Luka, Shai, and even Jalen Brunson overtaking him, and he'll use that as motivation. When you consider how good Steph can be this upcoming season, it's hard not to recall what he did just over a year ago, averaging nearly 30 points, 6 assists, and 6 rebounds per game on incredible efficiency during the regular season, and then putting up 30 points and 6 assists per game in the playoffs, carrying the team with classic Steph performances, like his unforgettable Game 7 against the Sacramento Kings.
Murray, step back, three-pointers up, it's good. Curry pulls back, gets some space, knocks down the three. Curry hanging on to that pivot foot, scoop layup is up, it's good, and a foul! Oh, a circus shot from Steph Curry.
Some of the things Steph Curry does on the court might not surprise us anymore, but that doesn't make them any less unguardable. A year later, and he's still making plays that leave defenders helpless. Take this play, for example. Steph brings the ball up, Draymond Green sets the initial screen, he dishes it to Gary Payton too, gets the handoff, and then blows by his defender before finishing with a beautiful underhand layup. It's this kind of touch around the rim, with floaters and layups, that's the most underrated part of his game. While everyone focuses on his shooting, Steph is also one of the greatest ball handlers and finishers in NBA history. This isn't just an opinion, the numbers back it up. Look at him here against Keegan Murray. He blows past him with ease and then uses finesse to finish off the glass. And speaking of his handles, check out this play where he gets the switch onto his defender, lures him in, crosses him over, and then uses a Euro step to glide past De'Aaron Fox for the finish. We have no reason to doubt that Steph is still capable of performances like this. The only question is whether he'll have a supporting cast that can hold up for an entire season. One player in particular who could make this Warriors team legit is Draymond Green. Yes, I'm talking about Draymond Green, the guy who some might dismiss as just averaging a triple-single. But the chemistry between Steph and Draymond is enough to make any team elite under the right circumstances. Some people might laugh at the Warriors finishing 10th last season, but that's misleading. They won 46 games, just 4 fewer than the Mavericks, who made the finals. More importantly, when Steph and Draymond shared the floor, the Warriors were an elite offense and one of the best teams in the league, even if the rest of the season didn't go as planned. The biggest question mark is whether Draymond can keep his composure for an entire season and avoid suspensions. But don't let that overshadow how good he is as a basketball player. He remains one of the best defenders in the league, and more importantly, the chemistry between him and Steph unlocks their games in a way that's rarely seen in NBA history. Whether it's Steph giving the ball to Draymond and getting it back for a 3, or Draymond dropping dimes to Steph moving off the ball, or the devastating pick-and-roll where Steph draws 2 defenders, leaving Draymond to utilize his elite playmaking in 4-on-3 situations, their synergy is undeniable. Take this play, for instance, Draymond slips the screen, both defenders stay with Steph, and Draymond finds a cutting teammate for the easy finish. Or this one, where Draymond sets the screen and Steph's extra dribble draws out the defender, allowing Draymond to thread the pass to a cutting Moses Moody. People love to make fun of Draymond, and some of it is deserved, but don't be blinded by the numbers or the off-court antics, he's still incredibly good. And when he and Steph are healthy and playing together, the Warriors are a force to be reckoned with. Regardless of how the season goes, watching Steph Curry play basketball is always a treat. So, if you enjoyed this breakdown, feel free to check out the full video, subscribe if you want, it's free, drop a like if you're feeling generous, but most importantly, thanks for watching and have a great day.